Welcome back to Shedtune, and today I'm going on a mission, top secret mission. You'll understand when I get there. So we're halfway there. I can't tell you where we're going because, as I said, it's top secret, but we're going to go and meet a man about a dog.
Oh! Some bad news for you, John. What the fuck?
Buy some stuff, but I can't tell you who and where. Right, I'm at the secret venue. I'm going to give you a quick peek. That's all you get. Right, see that? But there's loads of stuff in here. What we got going on. I can't tell you this bloke's name, but...
You don't even think to call me Godfather.
Well, got a couple of coolies, Russ, if you want them. 60 quid each.
Right, what else we got?
Or a 6-plate NB clutch.
How much you want for that?
Oh, big 150 here, mate.
Okay.
Indian gearbox, GP 200.
How much?
Or one if you want it. NB Rex. There's one.
Oh yeah.
Bearing.
Go on, how much?
Oh, they're paying about 40, 50 quid each, mate. Something like that. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Fire.
Bloody hell.
What else have I got? What else have I got?
What's that?
BJ, mate.
Nice, how much?
60 quid.
Everything's 60 quid. Chains. Ink cans. It's like in Aladdin's cave. Today we're going to be talking about this. So this is the race engine that I bought to put on the road for a customer. So this used to be a Group 6 race engine. Don't know who by, but someone built it back in the day, and super fast, super brake horsepower, and we've had to dumb it down a little bit for the road, but it's fully rebuilt. Got Varitronic ignition on it, rather than V-force reeds, big head, new this, that and everything else on it. So the plan is to put obviously that into that, take it to the dyno, get it all set up for the road, and then give it back. So as you can see, there's a fair bit of work to do to get it to fit. We've got to take all the running boards off, all this back end really, to make sure it will go in properly, and then because it's got the big head, I think we're probably going to have to cut it about a bit and then get it to fit. Not a bad looking scooter though, is it? So the first thing I'm going to do is strip all of this bodywork off that we don't need and bits and pieces, so that we've got full access under here, and then hopefully the engine will just fit in nicely. Bodywork stripped out, cleaned it up a little bit because it's covered in crap, and now we're ready to sort of offer the engine up, make sure it goes in okay. Okay, so that's the engine in rough position, a bit tight on there, so we've got the offset cones so you can adjust to move it up and down. Wheels got to be bolted on, but yeah, so far so good. And as you can see, that reed block is very close to the frame, and even though I've got adjustable blocks in it, the D blocks, that is as much as I can get. On the other side, a little bit more room, so I think we'll probably be all right. As you can see, there is a little bit of light between the manifold and the frame, so I think I'll sit on it and see if that makes a difference. Don't know if that's made any difference whatsoever. We're going to have a look and see if we can run the new check cable and the new throttle cable and see how we get on. I'm sure it'll be a pain, but there you go. Next problem we got is the carb. Hitting the tank up here, so we've got to come up with plan B or plan C or plan some. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're fitting a TMX 35 instead because it clears the tank. We're just about to get on with the rear brake, and one of the things you'll know if you've ever fitted one of these before with an MB big head or one of the mammoth heads is this cable gets a bit tight. So there's a few options: either buy a bespoke cable, or as I'm going to do, we're going to fit a new cable with a different inner, that's a longer one with a threaded end, and we're going to use one of these extenders either at this end or that end, or you can use two of them if you want, and then that should give us enough free play to route the cable how we want rather than it becoming tight all the time.
I'm a man.
There you go. As you can see, the extension's on the cable and there's loads of room now on the outer, clipped in both ends, which will give plenty of room over the top of that. In case you're not familiar with the threaded end, that does away with this old contraption. All you need is that little bit there to go on there, and it makes life a lot easier. No more messing about trying to clamp the cable into that. Well, that's some sort of cabling done. Got the new SP stuff on that the customer supplied. Rear brake cable's in. That'll adjust up once we're off the ramp. But heading far out. What else we got to do? Temperature gauge and thumb choke next. Thumb choke, which is going to go on there. So we've got to run a cable all the way down to where the carburetor is going to be, and then cut it all to length. The joys. 2 hours later, and I'm still messing about with the thumb choke. It's fitted, but the cable routing is crap. God, some days I hate Lambrettas, or scooters in general, because nothing fits and works as it should do. Right, exhaust is going on next. Just done the manifold and springs. Now we've got to do the other side and get that all mounted properly. Right, well, it's together, so we can start it. Exhaust is on, carb is all on. Obviously I've got to sort the thumb choke out, so it might not start if there's no choke. Just got to connect the cables, and then I think, providing everything seems alright, I'll give it a little road test, and then off to the dyno we'll go. Bloody typical. I'll insert a clip here because you can see that it clearly went and started in the engine stand just the other day. So we've stripped everything down, we've checked the plug, lead, HT cap, coil, everything else, and it's pointing to the stator. So we're going to check the stator over and potentially change that out and see if it will start. So we're still trying to work out why this won't start. We're on our second style stator, and I've decided I'm going to change the ignition. Right, well that's that fitted, and it now sparks. So I guess we can see if it'll run. Fingers crossed. So in case you're wondering where we are, we're up at Johnny Gilbert's JG Scooters. But first of all, we've got to fit a vape. Oh, you'll like this. It's all fun and games up at JG Scooters as always.
Yeah, can we drop it at Hodges? Right, just let me warm this up then, Russ, yeah?
Yeah. Second.
Rich, innit?
back from the dyno. Did good on the dyno, 95, 96 mile an hour, 30 plus brake horsepower, so I'm pretty sure the new owner will be very pleased. A couple of bits and pieces to sort out before it goes back, just get the lights working. We fitted a vape ignition to it up at JG Scooters, so cheers for your help, Johnny. If you want to see more stuff like this, drop a comment below. Otherwise, make sure you give it a like, please, because it helps. Subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.